Here we have some more problems about perimeter. And remember, perimeter is the distance around the outside of an object. This one says, find the perimeter of this rectangle, and dimensions are in centimeters, and they give us one side 13 over here and one side 11 over here. One thing we should know about a rectangle is that the sides that are opposite each other are the same length. So this side is 13 and this side over here is 11. And now all we have to do is add up those sides. So 13 plus 13 plus 11 plus 11. Let's see, 13 and 13 is 26. 11 and 11 is 22. So that looks like it'll be 48. So the perimeter of that rectangle is 48, oops, we should put in our units, centimeters. Let's look at another one here. This problem says, if the perimeter of a square is 12 feet, how many inches long is each side of the square? Now this is a trickier problem. One thing to remember about a square is that all the sides are the same. So one formula you can use for perimeter is perimeter equals 4s. That's for a square. And the perimeter, we're told, equals 12 feet. So I'm just going to place that in for the p. P equals 12s. Now I want to know how long each side is, and that's s here. So I'm going to use some algebra to solve this. I have my variable right here, and what I want to get is this letter all by itself. So I want to get rid of this 4. The way to get rid of this 4 is to undo what it's doing to s. Right now this 4 is multiplied by the s. To undo it, I have to do the opposite of multiplication, and that's division. But because of the rules of algebra, I have to divide both sides by 4. So I do that. Here, the 4's cancel out, and I'm left just with s, which is perfect. That's what I want. And here, 12 divided by 4 equals 3. So s equals 3. And that is the side of that square. Okay, last one. This one says the perimeter of a square equals the perimeter of a regular heptagon. Each side of the regular heptagon is 24 centimeters. How long is each side of the square? So this is pretty complicated. We might have to look up what a heptagon is. Heptagon has 7 sides. So the perimeter of a heptagon would be its side times 7. And then we have a perimeter of a square, and a square, of course, has 4 sides. So you can think about it like this. Here's a square, and it's going to equal the perimeter of it. All those sides added together are going to equal the perimeter of the heptagon, which has 7 sides. Did I get 7 in there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? I think so. And it says each side of the regular heptagon is 24 centimeters. So we know each of these s's is 24. So it's 24 plus 24 plus, actually 24 times 7, there are 7 24s, is the perimeter of the heptagon. So 24 times 7 is 168. So I'm going to substitute 168 for this figure of the heptagon here. Now the square perimeter is those 4 s's, so I could rewrite that as 4s equals 168. And now I'm going to solve for s, just like I did up here. I'm going to undo what's been done to the s. The s has been multiplied by 4, so I'm going to divide by 4, but I have to do that to both sides of the equal sign. On this side, the 4's cancel out, leaving s alone, which is exactly what I want. And on this side, 168 divided by 4 is 42. So the side of each side of the square is 42 centimeters long. That's a tricky one.